Hey guys, Brad here from Finite Cards, here bringing you actually another deck challenge video, surprise surprise. This one's going to actually be on a deck based off the highest ranked monster in the game, CXyz Skypalace Babylon. So basically I have a very rank 10 centric deck that is meant to summon this card. We're going to go through a replay here of a duel I had against a 6 Samurai guy. Now, I'm not going to claim this is the most impressive victory considering the fact this guy was not, from what I could see, a particularly good 6 Samurai player, but it definitely shows what my deck can do. I will definitely admit to a few misplays, which we'll go over when we get a little farther, so let's give it a go. Alright, so he did go first, so he uses Reinforcement of the Army, and all he does is he summons an Ishi. I go for my first turn, I just go for Card-Cardi and set a Lance. And he plays Yaichi to destroy my Lance, which I then chain target an Ishi, lower its attack, thinking, okay, I'll only take 2200 this way rather than 3000. He then decides to not attack, so I'll take it. This time I just go for the Thuggish Rowdy Express Bat Train. Strange English names. We'll explain a little more about this guy when we do a deck profile. But basically he's just an 1800 beater that gets a searching effect when he goes to the graveyard. So I just play him to attack over an Ishi. And there we go. Nice set. Metal Reflect Slam and Book of Moon. He is going to go for Xian. He does also set a bottomless. I just Book of Moon, flip down the Kagemusha to stop that. And I draw an Argent Chaos Force, so I go for Malefic Cyber End, and by playing Mound of the Bound Creator. Now this is going to come into play a couple times here, where Mound of the Bound Creator's effect that prevents it from being targeted or destroyed by card effects, any level 10 or higher monsters. This is going to come into play a couple times because he doesn't notice that that's the effect. So just watch it here. He tries to go for a Fiendish Chain, he's forced to target my Bat Train, which wasn't able to attack anyway thanks to Malefic Cyberend's effect, so. And all he did, he just plays a 6 Samurai United and switches it to defense mode, and I just attack over it to set a Black Horn of Heaven. Now this is my main misplay here. I let him go for the Xian, where I did have the Black Horn of Heaven, and I could have just stopped it. I could have negated it there. What I was kind of hoping for, I was hoping to be able to summon Tragodia. Because at this point, otherwise, all I had really going for me was the Metal Reflect Slam and Malefic Cyber End. So I wanted the ability to summon Tragodia, so I wanted him to attack. But I do get it thwarted a little bit. So that's why I don't Black Horn of Heaven there. And it does kind of, again, like I said, I kind of regret it later. End phase, I get to search out Night Express Knight, thanks to Bat Train's effect, because I can add a level 10 Earth Machine monster. So pretty much one of these two. So most cases we're going to grab a Night Express Knight. I get a Dark Bribe. I go for the Metal Reflect Slime and it gets negated. I just summon Night Express Knight and go for Gangradai, but he bottomlesses me. So, goodbye Gangradai, and I'm just left with Tragodia. He uses the Spirit of the 6 Samurai to boost Xian and takes out Tragodia. I get a Dark Bribe, so I just set it because I can summon Hustle Rustle upon a direct attack. Honestly, I probably should have kept Dark Bribe in the hand, just because everything gets destroyed here. So, on the direct attack, I can special summon Hustle Rustle in defense mode, which has enough defense to block all these attacks. But it does send all 3 of my cards to the graveyard, so I really honestly don't know why I set that Dark Prime. It was not a smart idea. I mean, I guess I dealt him 200 more damage. And draw another Argent Chaos Force, so that doesn't really help. So I just pass the turn. He goes for Hand of the 6 Samurai, which would normally attribute itself to destroy a monster on the field, so he was going for my House of Russell, but again, Mound of the Bound Creator comes into play, and he's forced to destroy his own card. So that then gets us, I draw a Malefic Cyberend, so we're set, we're pretty much stacked here. Because even though he has Shien, I have 2 Argent Chaos Force. So here we go, special summon the Malefic Cyberend, go for Gangradai, try to rank it up, gets negated. So I play number 2, we get Babylon out, just in case I do get to grab Argent Chaos Force back thanks to summoning Babylon. Now, I will admit, I don't really use Babylon's effect too amazingly here. But to be fair, he does have kind of a block for it. Basically, Babylon, if it destroys a monster by battle, then I can detach and attack again. So I forget that the Spirit of the Sixth Samurai stops it from being destroyed. So I just go for that, thinking I'd be able to attack again. Obviously, it just sends the spirit to the grave, so doesn't accomplish a whole lot there. He just sets a monster. What I should have done here, because of the fact that either of these, with their effects, they can destroy the opposite one, preventing my effect. So I should have attacked into the face down monster, the Elder, destroyed it, and then used my second attack to attack one of the other ones. But I just go for the Shien again, and he destroys the Grandmaster instead, so I don't get my effect. Set the Mirror Force. He plays Shien's Jojo and just switches to defense mode. I draw a special schedule, which this is making me really wish I had done this correctly the previous turn. Because with these 2 cards, had I detached Gangaradai, which I can't show because it's replay, had I detached Gangaradai, I would have been able to special summon it back with special schedule and then rank it up again and had 2 Babylons out. So I'm really wishing I'd done that, but what do you do? So now I use my effect, and I didn't even detach it here, because I didn't realize this until next turn where I attack to win. I draw Mystical Space Typhoon, which is well timed, because as you saw, he just got that Fiendish Chain. So I was able to just target that, destroy it, and not have to worry about it. And then I can attack, and attack again for game. So there we go. That was our duel with the Skypalace Babylon deck. I will come back to you guys in a day or 2 with the deck profile, so look forward to that. And we'll see how I managed to get this out. Took a lot of work on this one. I've been working on this deck for a couple months now, so see you guys next time.